you want to tell me why fracking's so bad?
It's quite impossible to secure the integrity of the well.
The UK government want to frack 60% of the British countryside.
So there's a danger that the chemicals that are included in the fracking fluid actually migrate into water aquifers and obviously poison and contaminate that water, which is very bad for health.
Scientifically, it's been shown to poison the groundwater, cause radioactive waste.
The actual wells themselves actually leak methane.
Serious air pollution.
And methane is a gas that has a much more damaging effect, 23 times in fact, than CO2 on issues like climate change.
People in the States are reporting things like nosebleeds, headaches, fatigue. Animals are having stillbirths or just dying when they come into contact with fracking waste.
The infrastructure that's used when the wells are actually put in place is another pollutant.
This is just completely insane, so yeah, we need to stop it.
There's been quite a lot of scientific research released and evidence that suggests, especially in the US, that the integrity of the well after fracking, it can't be kept basically.
Fracking is completely unsafe. I mean, it can set fire to what's coming out of people's taps. So often scientists think they can do something, and you know, they have a go, but they turn out to be wrong a lot of times. Thalidomide and tobacco and all these things. It's pretty clear that it's an extremely dangerous thing to do. If it goes wrong, it's all the water supply is ruined forever, you know.
It's dangerous, it causes earthquakes, it poisons water supplies, and the government are only happy for it to go ahead because it's all about the money.
What this is all about is the proposed hydraulic fracturing or shale gas extraction that's going to take place all over the UK if politicians and industry have their way. And this involves firing large quantities of sand, toxic chemicals and water down drilled holes in the countryside to explode the bedrock and release gas. And it's happened in America that it's blown up entire water tables. People have been able to set their tap water on fire. And we're here because they're exploring in Sussex, where they've marked 57,000 acres as potential mining sites for shale gas extraction or fracking. And this is part of a nationwide day of action. There are actions happening all around the country wherever there's a site targeted. And if you're interested in seeing those actions, they'll all be documented on the website Frack-Off.org.uk.
This is Caroline Lucas's statement in support of today's action.
We're here in Brighton today. There's a big protest up in London, obviously, the same day against fracking.
It's being touted as part of the 21st century energy revolution. A way to help us access hard-to-reach natural gas deposits which emit less fossil fuels when burned, for example coal. Yet things are rarely this simple.
It's part of the extreme energy that is on the horizon for everyone, it would seem.
As you will know, the risks associated with fracking include local contamination of water, such as aquifers, and the risk of well blowouts, as has already happened twice in the United States.
Major concerns about it. One is the earthquake risk.
Evidence from the United States that shale gas is not replacing coal and is actually being used to meet increasing energy demands.
That's actually relatively minor compared to the potential contamination of groundwater, which is a very serious concern.
And we should be looking forward with purpose, rather than desperately speculating about the last remaining hard-to-reach fossil fuels at a time when we already know about more reserves than we can ever safely burn.
There's all kinds of chemicals that get pumped underground at high pressures. Those pressures have been compared to small nuclear bombs in terms of their power. Issues with blowback of the water coming back up, which is held in containment pools that often contains radionuclides that have been that are locked within the ground before the process. There's holding pools. There's a big unknown about what they do with that water.
We're just going to start doing some exploratory fracking because, yeah, we thought we would.
Quite clearly proven risks with the American example and elsewhere. And that appears to be being brushed under the carpet, really, for the sake of this process, which has so many drawbacks.
Fracking is completely unsafe.
The government are only happy for it to go ahead because it's all about money.
All the water supply is ruined forever, you know.
For reasons.
Completely insane. So, yeah, we need to stop it.
Let's send fracking packing.